Hey y'all, welcome on in. We're gonna be doing a bunny door hanger. Look how stinking cute this is. My name is Alex with the Creative Llama. If you see that red live box right there, that means I'm live. But if you don't see it, it's not a big deal. It just means you're catching the replay. So make sure you put hashtag replay in the comments for me. I'm really excited to be here because I've been dying to do this one. And this was actually in our live sale on Sunday. And I wanted to show y'all how it could look because I think this could be a really, really fun door hanger for you, or just a little sign in your house. So when y'all pop on, say hey and comment the word bunny, and I will send you the supply list for everything that I'm using. But let me get this shared over into my broadcast channel. So if you don't know what a broadcast channel is, it's just a one-way messaging system. So basically a way for me to provide updates and announcements and let you know when I'm live. And so what I'm doing right now is I'm actually sharing my live into that broadcast channel so people know that I'm here. Okay, so when y'all pop on, say hey, and let me open up my comments. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Robbie. Hello, Stephanie. Good morning, Miss Denise. Hi, Tracy. Good morning, Kathy. Uh-oh. Okay, it looks like it's responding. So here is our project for today. So last night on my live at the end, I had y'all vote which one y'all wanted, and y'all wanted this round. So we're going to do this. This was available in my live sale on Sunday. So if you didn't know, I do a live sale pretty much every single Sunday. And this was in there for an option. Good morning, Michelle Pryor. And you can get this in any size from 10 inches all the way up to 20 inches. So you get to choose your size. And we're doing the 10-inch one because I'm going to put it on my, good morning, Anita. I'm going to put it on my signposts. So I'm going to put, I didn't put enough tape out. I'm going to put my wording out. That way I don't lose it, because if you're new around here, I tend to lose my smaller pieces for some reason. I don't know, maybe because this room is a mess, but who knows? But the wording is scored on there for you. So good morning, y'all. Hello. All right, so with wood cutouts, sometimes it comes looking burned. Do you see how it kind of looks like the lines are burned? They're not. That's just the glue from the MDF. Hi, Shelly. Is it Shelly or Chelly? Good morning, Callie. So what I like to do is take a baby wipe and we're going to wipe up all that burn looking on there, and it's just glue. And this will remove a lot of that glue. I like to do this because especially if you're painting with lighter colors, it can tend to yellow your paint and you don't want that. So I always recommend wiping down your stuff before you start painting. Good morning, Sandy. Yeah, we're going to see. I saw this when I picked it up for the live, so I was like, I really want to paint that. And so I was really happy that y'all picked this one last night on our live for me to do. All right, let's dry it. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Patricia. Y'all, something funky is going on with my phone. It keeps freezing, like my camera keeps freezing for some reason. But let's get this dry. I got my coffee. And we're going to dry this, and then we're going to have to tape everything off because we're going to paint the stripes. Now, the lines are engraved on there, so you don't have to tape it off, but I want to tape it off just for it to look a little bit better. Shelly. Okay, perfect. I figured it was Shelly. I just wanted to ask. I wanted to make sure I'm saying your name correctly. All right. That's dry somewhat. So I'm going to take my painter's tape. And so these are the colors we're going to use. We're going to use Sage, Peony, Wisteria, and Sunnyside. Okay. I did think about, and I don't think I updated the listing, the chalk. Or we could do blue. I'm going to let y'all choose now that I'm thinking about it. Should we do blue or green? Hi, Diane. While I'm taping this off, which one should we do? Blue or green? And I'm going to tape off. That was not enough tape, my friend. Good morning, House of Crafts. Hi, Nancy. House of Crafts, what is your name? I love to welcome in newbies. So should we do it, the colors with blue, or should we do it with green? And y'all let me know while I'm taping this off. So this is probably going to be the longest part of our live, is the painting. So green. I figured y'all were going to pick green, but I don't know. Miss Sandy says green. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hi, Jackie. So there are 8 lines. We got 4 colors, so we're going to do 2 each. Blue. Oh, gosh. Hi, Kathy. Oh, no. Bev. Well, welcome on in, Bev. Blue. I was thinking blue. Okay, maybe we'll do blue. Okay, so blue. Okay. Okay. So we'll do blue, pink, purple, yellow. So blue, pink, purple, yellow. And this next one is blue. And again, I didn't get enough tape. I'm not going to use I'm not going to use eggshell because I want this to be matte. I don't want like some of them to be shiny, but you could totally do that. So let's see. And I still don't think I got it. Oh, I did. Okay. So blue, pink, purple, yellow, blue. Okay. So I'm going to use the lines to tape. I'm trying to cover up the engraved lines. Green. Hi, Laugh Love Craft. Good morning, Sandy Brown. How is everybody doing today? You might hear Boone. He's been out there just running amok back there. Hi, Lorna. So this is the color eggshell blue. Not eggshell blue. This is the color Lakeshore Blue. We do have like a metallic blue that you could use, but I wanted my colors to be matte. I didn't want the shine just because I don't have it for all of them. Yes, our keyword is bunny. So if you comment that keyword, you will get sent a message that has the link to the cutout, the round that I'm using. It has a link to the colors I'm using, a link to join my broadcast channel, all sorts of stuff in there. If you comment the word bunny and go check your messenger and read your message, everything is in there for you. So, hi, Marcia. How's everybody doing? Is it cold where you're at? Is it cold? It is. It's cold here in Texas. So if you are new, hello, my name is Alex. I live in Texas. I'm in the San Antonio, Texas area. And I used to be a teacher. A little fun fact about me is I used to be a elementary school teacher for 11 years. All right, getting this covered. And then we're going to dry it and see if it needs another coat. Yes, yeah, it's cold here. And it was crazy because yesterday it was like 70 degrees outside. It felt so nice. And now it's cold, freezing and snowing. -5. Miss Sandy, no ma'am. It gets to like 30 here and I'm freezing. Cold, snow, sleet, rain. How do I get on your special live for the Peanuts collection? It's not Amy, it's not releasing till next week, but I will go live and I'll show y'all the stuff on the website. Hi, Cindy's Creations, 82 in Florida, Miss Pam. I'm jelly. -3. No, thank you. Okay, my phone is doing some funky stuff. Is it like glitching for y'all? Like, is it freezing and I keep going? Like, my phone's doing some weird stuff, but I don't know if it's showing on y'all's end. All right, let's dry this. Now, if you want your colors to pop and be even brighter, I always tell y'all this, I recommend to base coat everything in white and then paint your colors on top. It'll make your colors brighter because sometimes the brown MDF will dull the colors just a little bit. So just so you know, like with the chalk paste. It is glitching for y'all. Is that what you're saying, Kathy? No. What is happening? It is glitching. Okay, I don't know if it's my phone or if it's Business Suites. I'm using Facebook Business Suites to go live because Facebook won't let me mirror my camera. And so I apologize. I'm sorry, y'all. I should have just gone live through Facebook. It has to be no glitch. It has to be no live is fine. Okay. I don't know what's happening. Who the heck knows, y'all? All right, there is our blue. So we're going to put this up. This was the color Lakeshore. I love this color. It's beautiful for spring and summer. That's one of my favorite blues. Next, we're going to go in. Hi, Casey Broom. I'm sorry. I'm sorry it's glitching. I apologize. You know, Facebook changed it on us crafters, and so it's either we go live backwards for y'all, or it's glitchy through another app. So I apologize. All right, we're going to cover up our lines, and we're going to move on to the next color, and we're going to do Peony. Okay. So same thing down here. Cover this up. Now, you don't necessarily have to tape off your lines because it is engraved. The lines are engraved in the wood. But if you want your lines, if you don't want the engraving on the wood to be filled in, then I suggest you tape it off. And plus, I want straight lines. Y'all know me. I can't paint straight. So it's glitchy for some, and it's not glitchy for others. Okay. All right, so this is the color Peony, and we are going to paint the next stripe. But y'all, I'm really excited for this craft. I think it's going to turn out really cute. I'm thinking we might distress the edges of the round. We'll see. So, all right, y'all. Do y'all have any plans for Valentine's Day? Tomorrow, Valentine's Day, is actually my dad's birthday. So poor guy's had to share his birthday with Valentine's Day his whole life. Y'all do anything fun for Valentine's Day? Staying home, going out, doing a galentine, a girl Valentine? What are y'all doing? Everything, I feel like going out on Valentine's Day, everything is just so expensive, or it's like a prefix menu, or you wait forever. So I think we're just going to stay at home. Plus, going out now is so dang expensive. Even like fast food is so expensive now. Dinner with the hubby. Ooh. What are y'all doing, Michelle? Are y'all going anywhere, or y'all staying home? Oh, there's Tucky's. There's Tucker. If y'all are new here, I have a Australian Shepherd and a miniature long-haired Dachshund, and they like to say hello sometimes. I put them outside for the live because if they're in here, they're getting into stuff because I'm busy and I'm not paying attention to them. So, all right, let's get this dry and see if it needs another coat. It's coming together, y'all. Like I said, this is probably going to be the longest part of our whole life. We're going to try the new restaurant. Okay, I can see that it's glitching. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just, I just saw it on my screen. So I appreciate y'all being here, hanging out with me. Y'all hit that heart button for me. Ooh, a church banquet. Hit that heart button for me. And tell me in the comments where you're watching from. And good morning, Keeping Calm with Kimberly. Tell me in the comments where you're watching from, and we will pick someone in the comments to win some Happy Meal. I love to give out Happy Meal. Good morning, Victoria. We don't celebrate. Oh, I love that, Vic. That's so sweet. Tammy, I have no clue. No idea, but he's making something because we're not going out. I know that. And then we were going to do steaks. Well, we were going to do steaks, but so like my family, we always get together for everybody's birthday. We usually always have like a dinner or something, right? And so my dad's birthday is tomorrow. We were supposed to do celebrate my dad's birthday next weekend, but some stuff fell through, so we're doing it this weekend. So we're going to have steaks. Tom and I were going to have steaks, but now that we're having steaks on Saturday, I don't know what he's going to do. That was a really long-winded story. I'm sorry. Oklahoma, Vermont, Michigan, California, Philly, Maine, North Carolina, Utah, Alabama, Ohio, Vermont, watching from Southern California, Minnesota, Colorado. I have family that lives in Colorado. Hi, Patricia Lloyd Smith. Minnesota, Pennsylvania, Oklahoma. Let's see, Linda, girl, I might Dittrich. Linda Dittrich. I apologize if I'm butchering that. You are our winner of Happy Meal. So do me a huge favor, Linda. Send me a message just saying, hey, I won. And then when I hop off my live, I will send you a form to fill out. Hi, Donna. Hi, Sharon. Candace Brewer from Georgia. Well, welcome on in, y'all. I am so glad y'all are here. Thanks for hanging out. But here's what we have so far. And yes, my thing is glitchy. I know. Staying in for dinner movie. We're starting home for VD. Steaks on the grill. Valentine's Day. Steaks on the grill too. I know, Barb. It's so expensive. Gift cards. Yep. I know it's glitchy, y'all. I'm sorry. I should have known before I went live that I should have switched it over, but it's okay. I'm funny. What did I do? Did I make a mess? What did I say? All right, so there are two colors. Next, we're going to go in with our purple, which is Wisteria. Okay, so we're almost done with the painting. And then, well, sort of. And then we're going to put all this together. And it's going to be the cutest little door round. This is a smaller door round, so this is the 10-inch. But you can get this door round all the way up to 20 inches. Comment the word bunny. And the link to the cutout is in the first, it's the first link. Hi, Michelle. I know, you're in North Texas. You're a Texas girl like me. Yeah. So if you are new here, hello, my name is Alex. If you'll hit that follow button, that number on the bottom, the 607 number, it will move. And make sure you're in the broadcast channel, okay? Because that's where I provide updates. And, ooh, I totally forgot to mention, I'm going to provide a discount code for today's cutout in my broadcast channel. So if you want that code, you have to join the broadcast channel to get it. If you just, Linda, I think if you click on my name, I don't know how it looks on y'all's end. I can't remember. If you click on my name, there might be an option to send me a message. Maybe someone in the comments can help because I'm not quite sure how it looks. From Tennessee. Well, welcome, y'all. We're a friendly group around here. We love to have fun. We love to watch me, you know, lose things, make a mess. I'm not one of those perfect crafters where everything has its place and I'm so well organized and all of that. This room in here is a mess, but I always laugh at myself. I don't take myself too seriously on here. I like to show y'all the real. Hi, Sharon Hoover. All right, this is the color Wisteria. So I'm using my chalk paste to paint. Now, you don't have to have the chalk paste. You can paint with acrylic paint, chalk paint, whatever paint you have, okay? You don't have to have the chalk paste to paint. I like to use my chalk paste just because I have it. But that's why. Go through Messenger. Okay. Linda, if I can remember, I'll try to send you a message. Linda, if you... Linda, comment the word bunny for me. Okay? That's what we can do. Comment the word bunny. Okay? You'll get a message through Messenger from my page with the supply list. But in that message, respond back saying, hey, I won. And then that's how I can send it to you. There we go. There. All right, let's dry. This is going to need another coat. I can already tell. But this color is really pretty. Candace, that's so sweet of you to congratulate somebody else. Sometimes people get upset when they don't win. So I appreciate you being encouraging to others. You know what, Miss Candace, send me a message too. I'm going to give you some Happy Meal. That was so sweet of you. That was nice and encouraging and kind. And we need some more kindness in this world. You know what I mean? All right, I'm going to do one more coat of the Wisteria, which is just like a light purple. You could totally lighten this color up with a little bit of white if you want it to be more pastel-y, but I like this. It's just fun. Oh, absolutely. And I would say 99% of the time, everybody is so wonderful about it. But then, you know, sometimes I don't get very nice messages. You know, it's okay. It's okay. It's part of this job. I'm not complaining because most of y'all, majority of y'all, are absolutely wonderful. See, yeah, Miss Victoria won twice. So like the way I do my giveaways at the end of my live is I give you a word, right? Like I'll say paint, comment the word paint, and then the 8th person who I see that comment from will win. That's the fairest way I can figure out how to do it. Because at one point, y'all, this is about a year ago, I had somebody accuse me of like rigging it and cheating. So I figured that's probably the most fair way I can do the giveaway. All right, let's dry this. We got one more color. We got our color Sunnyside. Oh gosh, it is really glitching. I'm sorry, y'all, if it's glitching on your end. It's probably the app. Yikes. I appreciate y'all hanging in here with me, even though the thing is glitching. Oh, I know, Michelle. It's okay. It's all good. Something I've worked on really hard is to not allow other people's opinions of who I do not value affect me. You know what I mean? I'm not always the best at it, but I really try to not let it affect me anymore. You're welcome, Candace. Thank you for being kind. Ooh, y'all, look at this. What do y'all think? I am loving these colors, and that yellow is going to make it pop. Don't say that, Miss Robbie. Don't say that. All right, so now we're going to go in with Sunnyside. We're going to tape off our last piece. See, it moved. Did y'all see it? So if you hit that follow button, that number will move. Oh, gosh. Making a mess. And I made this way too long, but that's okay. We're going to push down. Come for the laugh. Winning is just the bonus. Exactly. Exactly. We're here just to have fun and to learn new crafts, get inspired, hang out. Thanks, Leona. Thank you. I figured it was springy. So I'm thinking the bunny, I don't know if I'm going to do it in white yet or if I'm going to stain it. I think I'm going to stain it, and then we're going to do the lettering and the little tail in white. Good morning, Tracy. Y'all see what I mean here in a second. The crafters say that business app doesn't save videos more than 30 days. Oh, no. Nancy, don't tell me that. Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm going to have to go in. Well, shoot. That's not good. I need to go in and save my lives then, don't I? Okay, so this is the color Sunnyside. It's a really pretty light yellow, pastel yellow. We have a bright yellow named Bumblebee, and it is bam in your face, bright yellow. But I wanted to do something more pastel and subtle. So we're using that. Exactly, Tammy. That's what I was going for. Very Eastery, very springy. I really wanted to do a bigger version of this, but this morning I ran out of time to cut a bigger version. And I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I think if we did the bigger version, we wouldn't finish in time. Because I am presenting in Craft Around the Clock. So I really try to finish. I really tried to finish before when my time slot is over. So exactly, we all support each other. Absolutely. I love the yellow. I am on early. Usually on Thursdays, I go live in the mornings. Because typically on Thursday nights, if y'all didn't know, I go have dinner with my parents pretty much every Thursday. And so that's why I come on in the mornings on Thursday. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be live tomorrow. Either in the morning or like the afternoon, like around 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you want to know when I'm live, I do post a weekly schedule in my broadcast channel, but also the best way to know is to be in the broadcast channel. That way you get the message through Messenger when I'm live. It does look like cute colors, doesn't it? I cannot wait to peel back this tape and see it all. So what I kind of want to do, which I don't know, I think it might look weird. I think we need to get everything on there and then see, is, let's see, I have it over here. That method I did for, I don't think it's over here. I don't know. The palette knife method where I kind of distressed it. That's kind of what I want to do on here. Oh, y'all look at that. That's so fun. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. I am loving those colors. All right. I am going to take this little pointy tool and clean out some of the lines. That's not it. There we go. I love, thank you, Nara. Thank you so much. I think the colors are so fun. I didn't exactly tape it off perfectly, but you know what? It's handcrafted. It's okay if it's not perfect. So there's what we have. Okay. Isn't that really, really pretty? I'm trying to find that bunny tag that I had, which I think it's in the other room, in my office. But we did, like, if y'all were here, like we used brown paint and we kind of distressed the back of it. But I'm not sure if that's what I want to do yet. So let's get everything else done and then we'll go from there, okay? So I'm going to close this up. We're going to put our round to the side. We're going to wipe up our glass mat. This is hands down one of my most favorite craft room items that I own is this glass mat because I don't have to buy paper. I don't have to change it out. I just have to wipe it down. You love it as is. That's what I was saying. Let's do the rest of it and then good morning. Then we'll see. Standing a little, that's kind of what I was thinking. Or I was thinking of taking some brown oxide, distress oxide, and going around the edges. One of the two. So the bunny is going to say hello spring. We have our bunny right here. I'm going to stain this guy. We're going to stain him, but I wanted to do the wording here. Thank you. It's behind me. Where? The bunny butt tag? I don't see it. The bunny, where? Am I blind? But y'all, look at this. Look how cute that is. That's our cutout of the week. That's our Easter chick. So if you comment the word bunny, the link to that is in there. Oh my gosh, I'm a dum-dum. It's right here. So like this faux like distressing we did. I kind of want to see how that would look on that round. But I'm not sure. Oh my gosh. Come on, Alex, open your eyes. All right, we're going to use some bright white. You can use white acrylic paint for this. And I'm going to use a foam brush. But before I do that, I'm going to wipe my pieces. All right, here we go. And typically with the white, it needs a coat, 2 or 3 coats. but I like to use this foam brush on the smaller pieces just because it's a little bit easier and the paint doesn't build up on it. All right. Yeah, so that little chick cutout is the cutout of the week. So if you are new, I didn't make this tape long enough. If you are new, I do a cutout of the week every single week. It's usually less than $15, which includes shipping. It's usually just something small, something easy to craft. I don't use any of my stencils on it or anything like that. Because I want people to feel like they don't have to have the stencils in order to craft. You can also just paint your cutouts. You know what I mean? Hi, Lisa. Monica says to leave it like it is. Good morning. Backwoods Crafting. Hello. Happy Thursday, y'all. I definitely didn't make my tape long enough. But that's okay. We're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. Oh, my word, y'all. Hot mess. I'm a mess. All right, let's dry. And then let's do another coat. Don't distress it. You like it the way that it is. Okay. That's why I wanted to do all the other pieces first and then see what we think. I like the distressed look. Good morning, Linda. Girl, do not apologize. Do not ever apologize. I understand we all have a life. The chick is so adorable. So adorable. I have a lamb that goes with it that I need to post, that I'm going to paint. And then next week there might be another one that goes with it. So make sure you are grabbing that. And you can shop the live sale and add that too if you want to. Okay, so the cutout I'm doing was in this week's live sale. You can comment the word bunny and there's a link to the live sale in the message if you want to go see what other stuff I had this week. Or you can just grab the round on the first link. There's lots of info in that message. So be sure to read it because it has pretty much everything you need. All of that. Alex, do we need to wax the club phone stand before we do it? If you painted it, yes, Leona. Exactly, Victoria. Hi, Lynette. That's okay. You're here now. Yes, if you're going to paint it, Leona, if you painted it, then you're definitely going to want to wax. It doesn't have to be the chalk wax. If you have another kind of clear wax, yeah, that's fine. But you definitely want to wax because if you put that transfer on top, it's going to pull up the paint. Even if you fuzz quite a bit, sometimes it will still pull up the paint. I love these. I need to update my link in my Amazon storefront, but these are awesome. Yeah. Just as a rule of thumb, Leona, if it's painted, wax it. Even if you think it'll be fine, I would still wax. Okay. All right. So that is done. So let me move these here. Yo, I'm so proud of myself. I didn't lose a little piece yet. All right. So now we have our bunny. Okay. So this is the little tail for the bunny. What I'm going to do, not yet, Sandy. Hi, Yvonne. Not yet. I have probably, if I'm being honest with you, I probably have close to 30 to 40 items that I need to add to the website, which is something I'm working on. But Sandy, they will be posted by the time I leave on my trip. Okay. And there might be a fun little discount for y'all at the end of the month if you shop my website while I'm gone. But I'm working on it. Okay. I was going to try, I want to see something first. I was going to try my really dark wax, but I think I want to see how this looks first and then go from there. So this is another Dixie Belle No Pain Gel Stain. I have used the walnut color quite a bit, and it's gorgeous. But I want to see how, I know, Shelly, it'd be perfect for a tiered tray. Perfect. But I want to see how this one, the American Honey, looks. I know it's a lighter color, so I figured let's try it and see what we think. And if we don't like it, guess what we can do? We can just go back over it in the brown, the dark brown. Okay. So this one is called American Honey, and I'm going to apply it with a paper towel. This is also available on my chalk site. I actually really like these. Yay! It's not my, are we still able to? Yeah, Linda, you can just send me a message. Okay, so let's see how this looks. It's a lighter brown. Ooh. I kind of like this. Okay, if you're like a stain expert, don't come at me. I am by no means a stain expert, but I like this color. It's a little bit lighter than the walnut. The walnut is pretty dark. I'll show you what the walnut looks here in a second. Oh my gosh, I love this. Now, if you want it to be lighter, you could totally, I think, take like a wet rag, I think, and lighten it up. But I really like this. Ooh, I'm glad we did this. It does look like a chocolate bunny. You're so right. It really does. Okay. So that is, let's dry it. It kind of looks, well, I'll pull out the walnut here in a second and show y'all. But the walnut is pretty dark. So, like I used the walnut on the background of this. It looks very similar, but you can kind of see the difference. So like, this is more like chocolatey brownish, and this is more black. A milk chocolate bunny, yes! Ah! Just dropping stuff. Don't mind me. Making a mess. I really like this color. Ooh. I like it. Like, I like it a lot. I really like these no pain gel stains. They're really easy to use. Ooh, and the white is gonna pop. It's gonna look so pretty. Hi, Cruz. I recognize your name, my friend. All right, so we use the American Honey. Now, in the chalk link, I did put walnut in there, but I changed it. So it is American Honey. So if you comment the word bunny and you want the American Honey stain, just go in and switch it on the website, on the chalk website, okay? And remember, Perks members, you save 30% off of those gel stains. They're pretty expensive, but that thing will last you a good while. All right. Ooh! I am loving this. You should sell some done. I know, Nancy. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking instead of doing like a separate sale for my finished items, I think I might start just adding 5 finished pieces into my live sales. Okay. I'm going to sand because I want this to look a little bit distressed and rustic. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Now I'm not going to do a bow just because the round I think is too small for it. But if you get the bigger size, I think a bow would be really pretty. Hi, Debbie Cash. All right. Oh my gosh, this is such a pretty color. Okay, American Honey, we're going to be using that more. For sure. Oh my gosh, look at that. Y'all, sometimes I impress myself. Not even gonna lie. Sometimes I impress myself with my crafting. Knocking stuff over here because I'm so dang excited. All right, we're gonna glue this on, but yeah, and I've had so many people ask if I would sell my finished pieces. I need to start doing it. Okay, we're gonna use some stick fast glue. So I'm using stick fast glue, the thick version. There's a thin version, but I use the thick. Now, it's kind of hard to see, but there are lines scored on there for you to know where to line up your bunny. I will tell you, once you paint, it's going to be harder to see. Okay. Linda, it depends on what size you want. I go from, this one is a 10-inch one, but it's all the way from 10 to 20 inches. It just depends on the size. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is adorable. All right, I'm going to sand. Now, like I told y'all a little while ago, if you want to grab this cutout and use a code, a discount code, you just need to join the broadcast channel. Because after my live, I will put an exclusive code in there for y'all to use to save on this round. Okay? So if you comment the word bunny, the link is in there, or in the pinned comment at the bottom of the screen, there is the link for you to join. All right. A little bit of glue. Lay this down, and y'all hang out with me. We're almost done, because at the end we're going to do a giveaway. Just as a little thank you for hanging out. Thank you for sticking with me, even through my glitchy video. I appreciate it. And I got way too much. And put that down. Yes, comment the word bunny. Lay this down. Do me a huge favor, hit that heart button and share the video out. Tag a crafty friend. Even if you like me, but you're like, that's just not my style, and you still want to support me, just hitting the heart button and sharing, that's supporting. Just know that I appreciate y'all so much. I love this. I have so much fun. And sometimes I impress myself with my own crafts. Yay, Michelle. Michelle's been with me for a while too. Hi, Melinda. All right. Now, if you don't have the gel stain and you're like, I don't want to spend that much, I was just thinking this, you can achieve the same effect with just, hi Patricia, you can achieve the same effect with just brown acrylic paint and stain. Like brown acrylic paint, and then take your baby wipe and stain it. And it'll do the same thing. The color will just be a little bit different, but that's okay. Oh, thank you, Tracy. I wasn't sure if somebody was behind me. I was trying to hurry. Thank you so much for letting me know. Okay. So, oh my gosh, look at that. You know, you could do like a little bow right here, which now I kind of wish I brought my spring ribbon in here. I'm kind of disappointed in myself for a second because I think a little bow on the bunny's head would be adorable. All right, so here's what we have. I think two options. Should we sand the edges to distress it? Or should we take some distress oxide and distress the edges that way? So sand or distress. Both are going to be distress, but sanding distress or the brown. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this. That's so cute. You could even do you could do a pattern bunny. That would be pretty. What do y'all think? Sand or distress? Oh my gosh, it's so glitchy, y'all. I'm so sorry. Sand, oxide, sand. Hi, Missy Cooper. Thank you, Yvonne. Distress with the ink. You know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to distress with the sander. And I just thought about this. We'll distress with the sander. We'll see how it looks. If we don't like it, then we'll go in with the brown. Or maybe we'll still do both. Okay. This is my Gator sander. If you don't have this guy, you need it. I love this sander. Maybe what I'll do is we'll sand, and then I think it needs the brown though. Let's see. Oh my gosh, it's frozen. I think it needs the brown. That's what I'm thinking, Barb. I'm thinking it needs the brown. I'm trying to sand on the board itself, but I think it doesn't stand out like I'm hoping, or like I was thinking it would. Let me wipe it down. Let's see. You took your husband's sander? That's what I'm thinking, Sharon. I feel okay. We're going to do a little bit of the brown. Okay. Oh, yeah. Hold on. I messed that up. Paper towel. All right. Let me try this again. Let me try this side. Sorry, y'all, that I went quiet. I'm just thinking. I'm no expert with the Distress Oxide. I'm learning. Yeah, I think the brown. Thank you so much for all the follows. I appreciate it, even though someone just unfollowed me. That's okay. That's okay. We're not going to worry about it. Okay, I definitely think the brown helped. But I think I'm going to bring some of that brown. I don't know the grit, but it's the green one. I always ask all this. I don't remember. Is it the higher the grit number, the rougher it is? I know some of y'all on here know. I feel like that's something I should probably educate myself on. You know? Oh yeah, I think it looks good with the brown. All right, then I'm going to go in and I'm going to do the lines. And that's this one up here. Hold on. I like that. Okay. Now you might be thinking, don't do that. You can do it without. Oh my gosh, it's freezing. You can do it without that if you like that look, but I think I'm really liking the distressing on here. I got it. I did get it. Y'all, this glitching is driving me nuts. So I'm sure it's driving y'all crazy. I know, Cruz. It's the app that I'm using. I use the Business Suites app to mirror my video. But then because I did that, it's now freezing up. So lower the number, higher the grit. All right. Ugh. I think that made it. What do y'all think? I think that's what you meant. To get up there. I love the distressing. That looks so good. That looks so good. Oh my gosh. Y'all, we did it. What do y'all think? I love that. All right, let's add our hanger. Now, like I said, I think a bow on the head would be really cute. I got it, Leona. I figured out what you meant. See? And it does come with the holes already in there. Put a little pink. Should we add the pink? I don't know if you'll see it with, I don't know if you'll see it with the brown, the stain. Okay, I'm just going to add a basic hanger. Thank you, Michelle. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me, being here, being patient with me. We have a lot of fun here. And I don't take myself too seriously. I think so too, Chris. I think that the distressing made it. Your number grit is okay. See? Good morning. Oh, that's amazing, Angie. Yeah, small pink bow. All right, let me try. Let's see. I don't know if Miss Tracy's still here. If she is, she can tell me to get off if it's somebody else's turn now. It's the back of the ear. That's true. Hold on. I'm going to just see something. I mean, we could add it, but Leona's right. It is the back of the bunny. But you could totally add the ears if you wanted to. Absolutely. The pink ears if you wanted to. I think a bow would be so pretty, but there it is, y'all. And it will hang on our large signpost. Ah, look at that. Isn't that so cute? So this is our large signpost. It's made to hang like these kind of smaller door hangers. So if you don't necessarily have like a door, I mean, everybody has a door, but a door that you can hang something on, this is a great option if you want to do some hangers. So there it is. What do y'all think? I think the distressing actually made it. Thanks, Zimmies. I think the distressing made it. But join, okay, so here's the thing. I said this before, I said it several times. Join the broadcast channel. So there's two ways to do it. You can comment the word bunny, which will give you the supply list for the cutouts, the colors, the live sale, everything related pretty much to me. There'll be a message in there. It'll also have a link to the broadcast channel, or down here in the pinned comment where it says comment bunny, open that up and click on the link. Okay. We'll do the giveaway here in a second. Click on the link and, it's just a one-way messaging system. I send out notifications when I'm live. But after my live, I'll pop over in there. I'll pop a discount code in there for you to save on today's cutout, okay? But that's the deal for today only. What else? This is the large signpost. So this one, that's okay, Beverly. Beverly, I think you sent me stars last night. Thank you so much for the stars. I really appreciate it. I missed it last night when you sent them. This will not be part of the sale, but it's $15 and y'all, we use this thing all the time. But you can just search for large signposts using the search function in the, oh my gosh, on the website. But thank you again for the stars. Oh, you are so sweet. But there it is. I'm obsessed. That turned out way better than I expected. Okay, so join the broadcast channel. As soon as I'm done here, I will go send that in that channel once I get it set up for you. And then you will be able to grab this round at a discount, okay? All right, let's pick our winners. So, and you comment the word bunny and get the full supply list. Let's see. Comment the word, I'm trying to think of something. Comment the word, something that doesn't have another, tape. Comment the word tape. And the 10th person, number 10 on my end that I see on my screen, will be the winner of some Happy Meal today. Thank you, Michelle. And y'all, do me a huge favor. Make sure you hit the follow button, following and hitting the heart button, and join the broadcast channel if you want to see more crafts from me. That's the best way to know when I'm live, okay? Deborah Burns was number 1. You can only enter once. Michelle Bauer was 2. Michelle Gregory was 3. Casey Broom was 4. Mary was 5. Anita was 6. Hold on. It's moving so fast. I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay. Deborah Burns was 1. Michelle was 2. Michelle Gregory, no. Sherry Farson was 3. Casey Broom was 4. Tracy was 5. Mary was 6. Angie was 7. Anita was 8. Shannon was 9. Lisa Marto, you were number 10. And then I'm going to go 3 more down. 1, 2, 3. And Michelle Bauer, you were number 13. So I gave away 2. We did 4 giveaways this live. So Michelle Bauer and Lisa Marto, if you will send me a message, I will send you a form to fill out for me, okay? All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I will be live at some point tomorrow using the color of the month, which is the ink color. Using the color of the month, we will be doing some sort of ink project tomorrow afternoon. But thanks for hanging out. I absolutely love how this turned out. And y'all have a great rest of your day. And if I don't see you tomorrow, have a fabulous weekend and stay warm, okay? Bye, y'all.